Hello, friends. Welcome to Tabletop Tonight, the afternoon edition, right here at lunchtime on the West Coast. My name's Ruel Gaviola. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited to be playing a solo game. So you can sort of think about call this a one-player Wednesday as I solo through a fantastic game from Thunderworks Games, Tenpenny Parks. It's by Nate Leonard and with art by Vincent Dutray. And I actually streamed this a couple of weeks ago with Amanda Panda, and since then I've played it solo a few times, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a worker placement game with some tile laying and just a really nice flowing game. And I figured, why not just throw it on here? Let's play it solo here live for y'all. So thank you. Hello, Mrs. Gav 2020. Thanks for joining me. Mrs. Gav 2020 is my wife. She is working and lurking right now, and our pug Meeple, she was on the beanbag over there. She hasn't she saw what I was doing, but she peeked in and she went back outside. So Meeple, I don't know if she's gonna join me. Friends, if you didn't see the stream earlier, I did a stream at 8 a.m. today. Words on Wednesday. It's my bi-weekly stream where I talk about books, graphic novels. I read excerpts from them, and then I also play word-based games, board games or card games. And our pug Meeple joined me for the first time, and we had a little cameo. So I'm hoping she'll join me again. Let me see. Hold on just a second. Meeple. Nope. She's not coming over here. Nerd Splaining is in the house. Hello, and also Time Roller. Thank you for joining me. Nice surprise. I remember you mentioned the game in a stream last week. I was very intrigued by it. Yeah, so we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna play a full solo game with y'all. I do want to shout out our friends at Pug Nation Rescue of Los Angeles. That's where we adopted our pug Meeple, and we're gonna be adopting her brother in about a week or two. He got sick right before we're gonna pick him up when we picked up Meeple. So her brother Mookie is still at the rescue, and he'll be joining us as well. So we're gonna have two pugs in the house. We're super excited, and one pug is great. Two pugs is even better. Did y'all know? Do you know what the word is for a group of three or more pugs? We learned this fairly recently. So if you have three or more pugs together, whether it's in your home or maybe you meet up at the park or something, they're called a grumble. We just thought that was the funniest thing, a grumble, folks. So hoping to get a grumble of pugs real soon. Thank you again for joining me. I'm gonna get right to the game. We're gonna hang out, chill, eat your lunch or your dinner or breakfast, where you may be. Thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Ruel, and this is Tabletop Tonight. And here is Tenpenny Parks, yes. I always call it Tenpenny Press. Was there a game called Tenpenny Press? I feel like it's always ready to come out of my mouth like Tenpenny Press. And actually, I have notes here that I take before I stream, and I actually wrote Tenpenny Press here when the game is Tenpenny Parks. Okay, you're gonna see some pug hairs on here every now and then. Our pug Meeple, she sheds like our pug Bruno did before. So, anyways, this is the setup. We are building amusement parks at the start of I believe the start of the 20th century when they were just becoming a thing. And what you're gonna do, it's a worker placement game, and you're gonna play over 5 months. So these are the rounds. Each one's a month, and what you're trying to do is add attractions to your park, these roller coasters. You also have concession stands that you're going to place, and you're going to place them here on your what begins with just a very small amusement park. Mine is called Daring Horizons. On the other side, this is like the standard side of they're all the same on this side, Fairview Adventure. There's 4 different tiles, but then on the back side, these are all different. So I'm playing with the Daring Horizons, and there's other ones in the box for multiplayers. These are my 3 workers that I start with. There is a 4th worker you can unlock, and we'll get to that during the game. This is the AI. The AI's name is Becky. Becky is going to be basically blocking spots for me. She doesn't earn income and stuff, but she will earn victory points. Okay. Don't forget to stay hydrated, folks. Again, this is Tenpenny Parks, the solo game, and I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you again for joining me. I'm going to get into it. I will explain the game as we go. We'll take a quick look. I've got a couple of cards here, player aids. We'll take a quick look at what we're doing each turn, and let me get the camera set up here. Game close up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's relatively straightforward. You have an income step where you gain money. You're gonna get $3 regardless, and then if you have any built concessions or attractions give you money, you'll earn that. You take actions, which is basically putting workers on the spaces, resolving those. Bonuses step, we'll talk about that when we get to it. Advertising step as well, and then we do some cleanup. All right, so, and then we'll talk about final scoring as we go along. Basically, you're going to score on these things. Now, before I get started, I didn't do this during setup. See these marks here, the trees? You're going to actually take these tree meeples, or treeples, as one of our friends called it. And you know what? Let me... Nightbot, you're drunk. Go home, Nightbot. Nightbot says we're doing Legos. No, we are not doing Legos right now, Nightbot. We are... Edit. Cancel. Disable. What does it say we're doing? We're ranking games. No, we're not ranking games. Edit. Where did I put my keyboard? Oh, here it is. So tonight, folks, I'm gonna. This is a 3-stream type of day. So this morning I streamed Words on Wednesday, and then today, right now, I'm doing a solo game of Tenpenny Parks. Ooh, can you hear? I don't know if you can hear Meeple. She's barking right now. Meeple, come over here. Come here, girl. I'm doing solo game of Tenpenny Parks. Come on. Now my keyboard is freaking out. Tenpenny Parks. And then tonight, my buddy Daryl is coming over. He'll be here at 7 p.m. Pacific. So a little after dinner tonight. He is going to join me for Anno 1800, which I'm really, really excited about. That one's a Martin Wallace game that I've heard so many great things about. Daryl is going to come by and teach it and show it to us, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so Nightbot hopefully has been fixed, and I'm adding trees to my amusement park here, because you can build around these trees. In order to build you're gonna have to clear them out eventually. You have to take one of the actions here, which we'll look at in just a second. So adding all the trees, 1, 2, and 2 more. Meeple, come here, girl. Okay. So in the solo game, I'm gonna be taking the first turn. The first turn is indicated by the shovel. So I'll put that here for now. I will have to start moving them around. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm gonna look for something to build here, and we'll take a closer look at the board here. You'll notice each of these, they're separated piles by what type of attraction they are. So this one is has this symbol here. This one is like the water themed rides, like Poseidon Slide. There's Kraken Whirl and so forth. So they're all different themed rides which have different sizes, and we'll take one of those tiles here and place it here. Now the really interesting thing about this game is when you take a tile, like let's say I take the mudslide. Okay, you'll see this one actually has sort of like a hole in it. I can build like this, right around the tree if it's there. Now, any subsequent tiles, I do not lay it adjacent. The subsequent tiles must touch corner to corner only, diagonally only. Okay, because you're building this park. You can't have like rides slammed up against each other. You have to have a little room. So it's going to be important to take off these trees. Okay, and you're going to take that off, and I can show that right now. It's really simple. You go to the arborist. Right here, it's a free action. You just place a worker there, and then it doesn't cost you anything, and you just get to clear 2 trees from your park. Really straightforward. Okay, let me take out the mudslide. That's going to go back there. Okay, so on my turn, I'm going to take one of these actions. Now, once you go to an action, you're going to block off that. So only 1 ride for each type can be taken per month. And you're going to look at this carousel. This carousel may give you some different costs. So in this case, you always start with the concessions, whatever this is called, the sticks and stones. These are like special. What are they called? I want to get the name. I got to call this the right thing here. So you are setting up the souvenir attraction cards. So the souvenir attraction cards here always start at 0. And you notice some of these have -1, -2, +2, and so forth. So you have to add those costs with the carousel. Okay, so my first action, I do want to build... Oh, shoot, I forgot. There's a pile of money over here. Start of the game, you get $7. Okay, so I have $7. So I'm going to go here. It's not going to cost me anything additional, right? Because it's +0. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to buy the Star Captain Outfitter. That's one of my souvenir shops. And it's going to cost me $4. So I take $4, place it back in the bank. And then what this does is gives me $3 immediately. And it's going to give me $3 income from now on. So I get $3. Okay. And I have to place the Star Captain Outfitter. Now these are all color coordinated, so I just look here for the yellow, and it'll have the name as well. Let me see if this will show up on the camera. Did it show up on the camera? No, it didn't. Where's my close? My close-up camera is really funky these days. Oh, okay, it's a little yellowish, so it's melding with the green. So this is like a little L shape. So what I can do, and this is cool, if I place it on this spot here, I will get $2 immediately, or I'll go up one of these emotions tracks. So we have thrill. Oh, okay, I didn't set it up right. Okay, thrill, awe, and joy. So these are going to give you bonuses as we go along, and we'll talk about that in just a second. Oh, I should mention, here's another thing I need to show y'all. We have a secret goal. I have 2 of them, actually. I want my amusement park to be the most thrilling. End the game with your emotion disc furthest along the thrill track. That'll get me 3 points at the end. And I have a second goal. You have 2, you get 3, choose 2. Most primitive. End the game with at least 3 prehistoric attractions. So those are, where are those? Those are right here. So we have, for instance, the Saber-Toothed Show. These are all the prehistoric attractions. Okay. So I'll put my 2 goals here for now. This is going to spread out, so I'm going to move it later in the game. But for now, we are okay. So I got my thing here. Now, where do I put this park? So if you see, I want to be the most thrilling, and I can go here and then get a thrilling here immediately. Or, I mean, I've got $6. I could go here and get another $2 and get $8. Get it up to $8. And I feel like money is really important right now. So why don't we do that? Go here, and I get $2 immediately. Okay, so I've got a total of 8 for now, and that's my turn. So now it is Becky's turn. What Becky does is really a prescribed set of actions, which right here. So what I love about solo games like this, it's 1 page. Give me really simple solo rules to go through, and I'm all about it. So during her action step, Becky will take her first action, go on the builder section. So a builder section, there's she's looking for the building that costs the most. So as I can see here, I've got a $7 building here, but let me see what kind of discount there is. I can't see. Okay, 7 plus 1 is 8. Can y'all see that there? Okay, so the carousel you can't really see, but there's a +1. So that's going to cost 8. That is by far the most expensive one. So Becky is going to build that. Okay. And that's the Wizard's Duel. Now, she doesn't actually build anything. She's just taking this, blocking away from me. So we're going to put this on Becky's side of the board here. So she has built that. And that's her turn. That's it. All you have to do. And then it's my turn. Okay. So I've got $8 to spend. Do I... Is there anything with a thrill track? Oh, there is. Look at that. Now, okay, I should be thinking about this too. So I want to build, my goal was to at least 3 prehistoric attractions. So if I build this one, yeah, let's go there. Let's take a look. So the Saber-Toothed Show, it doesn't cost me anything extra. It's at the 0. So if I take this, place my marker there, I pay $3. I'm going to receive 1 point at the end of the game, and I immediately go up the awe track. So this one goes up here. Okay, so I'm ahead. And we'll talk about those. That's going to happen during the bonus section. So when I take a Saber-Toothed Show, you just look down here to see what shape it is, and I've taken these separated by color here, so I know that the red ones are our friends. Oh no, it's not the red ones. It is Saber-Toothed Show. Where are you, Saber-Toothed Show? That's the Tower Volcano. Where's the Saber-Toothed Show? Oh, there it is. Saber-Toothed Show is 4 across, and you can see it just matches with that. Okay, so I turn this around. Let's see, I get 1 awe, and then I'll talk about this in just a second here. So now, where am I going to place this? Again, I cannot place it like this because it's adjacent. It has to be diagonally adjacent, and that's it. It can only be diagonally adjacent. So what I can do, I can go up this track. You know what? I'm going to go here because it's going to give me a thrill. And remember, I want the most thrills. So if I go like this, boom. Okay. I could go here and go to the hearts. And this is the tough thing. Now, I have to really think about how I'm going to open all of this stuff up because I need to continue building some of these things. And as I can see, just based on the what the prehistoric ones are, they're pretty chunky. I'm going to have to clear some room out eventually. I can also expand my park, which I'll talk about in a second. So I've done that. I've done that. That is my turn. We go back to Becky. On Becky's second action, she places a worker with the building location worth the least. So she's got three options here. This is 3, 4, and 5, but there are discounts. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 2, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So not that one. These are both $2 costs. Now there's a tiebreak system. She's going to go with the one that gives her the most movement on emotion tracks. So this is heart and this is awe. In that case, after they're both one, you can only move up the one. So if there's something with 2, she would, like for instance this one, but she can't take because I blocked it. She's going to go up my choice. And before we continue with that, I want to say hello to our friends from Rose Gauntlet. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me. Good to see you here. My name is Ruel Gaviola. If you're the first time here, I've got to get my analog alert here because that's how we roll on the channel. This is the Raid helmet. Thank you, Lindsay and/or Isaac. I believe it was Isaac's birthday today. Hope you're having a great birthday. I don't know if you're on the stream. I saw y'all go live, but I didn't watch the stream yet. But please let us know what you are up to in chat. Again, happy birthday to Isaac, and thank you, friends, for joining me. If you're here for the first time, my name is Ruel Gaviola. This is Tabletop Tonight. I play board games here several times a week here on Twitch. Today's a surprise stream. So usually on Wednesdays, and I did this earlier this morning, I do Words on Wednesday, which is when I play a word-based game and I also read excerpts from graphic novels or books. And we did that this morning, and I decided, you know what the heck? I'm really enjoying Tenpenny Parks from Thunderworks Game. So it's a surprise solo stream for y'all. Thank you again for joining me. I'm going to get back to the game. Let us know in chat where you're all up to. And I want to say hi to Jambalaya Plays Games. Hello, Jeremy. Good afternoon. Really excited to play this. Yeah, I'm really digging this. It's a really I would say Gateway Plus solo game or Gateway Plus worker placement game with wonderful art, wonderful streamlined gameplay, and Thunderworks has again done a really fantastic job with this game. Mayor Canada is here as well. Surprised by this stream. Yeah, this is a surprise stream. Welcome, friends. Don't forget to hydrate, folks. I'm going to hydrate right now. And if you follow me on social media, at Ruel Gaviola, you may have seen our new addition to the family, our pug Meeple. She is out and about right now, and she was here earlier this morning. She joined me on stream. I don't know. She's a little shy right now. I don't know if she'll join me, but again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm going to finish up my turn, and actually, I'm finishing up Becky's turn. Becky is the AI for the solo game. So what I'm going to do is go here. All right. Jambalaya says, does it feel like cartographers in board game form? No, I don't get that feeling. It does have the tile placement, but the thing is, it's different. So Jeremy and everyone in chat, when you're placing the tiles, you have to go corner to corner. You cannot do like, okay, so I placed this here. I could not do this. You cannot do adjacent like that. You can only do corner to corner diagonal. So you have to clear out room. You'll see I have the trees that are blocking right now. I'm going to have to take an action to clear those out. So let me finish up Becky's turn. Becky's taking Poseidon's slide. She's going to move up the joy track. So she's there. So she's ahead of me there. And then she's going to add this to her finished rides. So that goes there. And she'll get the bonus point or the victory points at the end of the game. Nurseplane said, sending a Bruno for Meeple today. Thank you, Nurseplane. Thank you also for redeeming Mayor Canada 2 Truths and a Lie. I don't know if I have any lined up. Let me see if I have any 2 Truths and a Lies set up here. If not, I'll have to I'm gonna owe you that one, my friend, if I don't have any set up here. Let's see, 2 Truths and a Lie. I have these on a Google Doc. And where's my keyboard? My keyboard is not handy. 2 Truths and a Lie. There's 2 Truths and a Lie. Do I have any set up? Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Why don't we do this? Okay, friends, we're gonna take a quick break from the game because our friend Mayor of Canada just redeemed Bruno points for 2 Truths and a Lie. So I'm going to give you 3 of them, and you tell me which were the truths or lies. So the 2 truths or 1 lie, you let me know which one's which. I've played Raiders of the North Sea more than a dozen times. I've played Twilight Imperium more than a dozen times. Or I've played Baseball Highlights more than a dozen times. Which one is true? Which ones are true? Which one is a lie? So I have 3 different games I've played more than a dozen times. You have to figure out which one I'm lying about. So, Raiders of the North Sea, Twilight Imperium, or Baseball Highlights 2045. Which one have I not played 12 times or more than 12 times? Okay, Mayor Canada says Twilight Imperium, a lie. No one plays Twilight Imperium. Ben Osteen says maybe baseball highlights is a lie. Okay, good. Give you a few more minutes. Again, if you're just joining me, I am playing Tenpenny Parks from Thunderworks Games. I'm doing the solo version. And just so you know, the solo game has 1 page of rules. I love solo games like that, friends. Give me something really simple to, I don't want to manage like a bunch of charts, a bunch of, stuff. It's either this or like an Automa deck, the Automa deck that a company like Stonemaier uses. I really appreciate that approach. Okay. Let's see. I have strong reason to believe that TI fact is indeed true, says Ben Osteen. Thanks, Ben. And M. Peebles is raiding as well. Thank you for the raid. This is our second raid, almost back to back. So I do analog alerts here on the channel, folks. This is the raid helmet. Welcome to Tabletop Tonight. My name is Ruel Gaviola. M. Peebles, appreciate you raiding. Let me know what you're playing in chat here. And what we're doing right now, we're going to be playing, or actually we are playing the solo game of Tenpenny Parks. But we just had a friend in chat redeem 2 truths and a lie, and y'all are trying to figure out what am I lying about. So this 2 truths and a lie is about the games I played. I'm letting y'all know I've played these games more than a dozen times. So which one's true, which one's lie? So the answers are, I've played Raiders of the North Sea more than a dozen times. I've played Twilight Imperium more than a dozen times. Or I've played Baseball Highlights 2045 more than a dozen times. Let me know which one is true. 2 truths and 1 lie. Let me know, folks. All right, so we're gonna get to the answer here in just a second here. I'm going to do this here so I can mark this off that it's done. And okay, here we are, the 2 truths and a lie. Let's see. CD says not TI, and I'm gonna let y'all know the 2 truths are Baseball Highlights 2445. I have played that more than a dozen times, and according to BG Stats. Now, my BG Stats are a little off, but for this one, I know. I know I've definitely played this more than a dozen times. I played it 30 times according to BG Stats. Okay. The second truth is Twilight Imperium. I played it more than a dozen times. I actually had a challenge. Mayor of Canada and everyone, 2 years ago or 3 years ago before the pandemic, I challenged myself to play Twilight Imperium each month in a calendar year, so 12 times, and I completed that right before the pandemic in 2019. I've played Twilight Imperium 14 times. I actually feel like that's low. I think I might have played it like 15 or 16 times now. But the lie was Raiders of the North Sea, I've only played 11 times according to BG Stats, and most of those with my wife Michelle. I was so happily surprised that she loved that game. I figured she'd like the worker placement of it. I didn't think she'd really dig the theme, but she was okay with it. So that was a really a very happy surprise for me. And yeah, Ben says the year of TI was my strong reason. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ben. So yeah, that cheeky -11 definitely a little. I could have gone for a game that was a lot less than that, but I figured, as Ben said, I was going to be cheeky. So there's your 2 truths and a lie. Thank you, friends. Let's get back to the game. We are playing Tenpenny Parks, the solo variant. So I've just taken Becky's turn. I've got 1 more worker to go. So what I've done is I need to clear some of these trees out, but I also want to get my income going. So what I'm going to do is go to the contractor space. As you can see here, the contractors, arborists, the realtor, and the banker, those are the only spots that are not blocked by workers. So you can have as many workers there as you want. The only ones are the building spots where you're actually building the roller coasters. Only 1 player per spot there. So I'm going to go to the contractor. It costs me nothing, but what that does is I get to choose one of these concessions. And what I'm going to choose is this one, the hot dog. I need a hot dog stand in my life, right? In my park. So what this is going to do, nothing immediately, but every income phase, I'm going to get $2. So again, I cannot place it like that. It cannot be adjacent. It's got to go corner to corner. So I could go right here and just get something of my choice here, which would be nice. But I really want to leave some of this open for later so I can start building attractions, right? Let me see. Oh, I forgot to move. What did I move here? So this one, I moved her. The Wizard's Duel, I was supposed to move 1 Thrill and then 2 Joy. Oops, done. Oh, that's right. Thrill. 2 Joy should have been here. And that was the first one she built. And then the second one she built was Poseidon's Slide, which gave her another heart. Now I got to make sure I'm on the right track here. So I went up the thrill thing. My first turn was there. Her first turn was Wizard's Duel, which gave her this one. Okay. Then my second turn, I got the Sabretooth Show, which was this one. But wait a second. When I built this, I got $2. Okay, so my second one, I move up here. That's really important. It's really important to figure out who's on top here because that's going to be resolved during the bonus phase. Okay, so I went here to the construction. I got my hot dog cart. Now, what is Becky's, her third action? She is going to go on the contractor location and then move up the grab one of these random ones. So what, I may want to go here just to ensure that, oh man, I hope she doesn't go up the thrill chart. I'm a little worried about that. Okay, but in the meantime, I have to place this somewhere that's adjacent, or in a corner, or corner to corner, or just away from everything else. So maybe I can go, oh boy. Okay, if I go here, then I can clear these out and build another attraction, hopefully here, and then close that up. Okay, that's it. So Becky, now she goes to the contractor location as well, and then randomly draws one of these, and she gets a hot dog cart. So she doesn't generate income, so in this case, I believe she just gets $2. Let's see, whenever Becky takes so she gets two, this goes out of the game, and she gets two, instead of $2, she gets 2 victory points. And we'll put her victory points right here. Okay, and that's the end of the game, that's the end of the round. Hey, TVD is in the house. Hello, fam, good to see you. Playing some Tenpenny Parks, the solo game. Now we go to the bonus section, which is this here. And what we're going to do is see who's ahead, and then that player is going to get a bonus. And with Becky, it's a little different. Now, for me, I'm ahead because I'm up here. And what that means, I can either take the extra worker by moving backwards one step, or I can leave my marker there and take $1. So I don't want to do that. I definitely want the extra worker. So I get the extra worker for next round. Now, next one, I am ahead here, so I can go backwards one step and retain the shovel, or I can take a victory point and give the shovel to the opponent. Shovel is just first player, so I'm going to retain it. Yeah. Okay. And then finally, the joy track here. Whoever's ahead may move their disc backwards for $3, or they can stay there for a victory point. Becky will always just take the victory points. So this says right here what you get. So she gets another victory point. And then here on that one, if Becky's ahead on the awe track, no matter what, she would get the shovel. Okay, but she is not there. So now we do advertising, folks. And what advertising is, on the backs of these cards that we built, some of them have let me show you on the screen here. Of course, this close-up screen is so wonky. Okay, a little see-through here. I can take okay, so basically, you spend $2 during the advertising phase, you can get a victory point. So I'm going to do that right now. I spend $2, 1, 2, and I get a victory point. And I'll put my victory points right over here. Actually, let me scoot the little cheat sheets here. Okay, so victory point there. And then that's advertising. Now we do a little cleanup. So cleanup is basically whoever has the shovel token will get to rotate this as they want. Now they have to move it at least one space. It cannot be on this. You can't just leave it as it is. So I'm trying to get more of these dinosaur exhibits, a prehistoric one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate this. So I'm going to hopefully get a -2 discount off of this next one. So instead of paying 6, I'll pay 4. All right, so we're going to do that. And then let me see. I paid my advertising and get the victory point. Cleanup is, what else do we have to do for cleanup? Let me make sure I'm doing everything correctly. We did advertising, refresh. Okay, so we refreshed the concessions, so these just get tossed out of the game. And we randomly grab 4 more. Okay, I see, okay, a bunch of different concession stands here. Okay, cool. This one has income on it as well, so I probably want to grab that. These two have income. Okay, cool. Return all workers, so come on back. And remember, because I was first on the thrill track, I get an additional worker this turn. Becky gets her normal 3 workers. I've rotated the carousel already, then advance the month. We are on month 2 of 5. And then we go to the income step. So let's go back to the income step. As you can see, income step, we have get $3 from just get $3 and then you gain any money from concessions and attractions. So I get $3 because it's income phase, and then anything here I get $2 because of the hot dog stand. And also here my Star Captain Outfitter gives me $3 as well. So okay, I've got 3, 4, 5. That was an $8 round, not bad. So now with the 3 I had before, I have $11, and I'll be going first. Okay, so where do I want? I really want to get that mammoth, right? And again, we can see how Becky's gonna go. This is $6. She would actually pick that one. I could leave that there to go to a different spot if I wanted to. This is another income one. That would be nice. But you know what? I'm looking at this. Remember, you can look at the pieces here based on what they... Each one has the little polyomino that they're going to be building. And you can sort of look and see. I mean, I could put it down here, I guess. Again, I have to be careful how I'm going to place these. I really want to... I could not do it here. Remember, it cannot be adjacent, only corner to corner. So what I'm going to do is, maybe I should clear out some of these trees by going to the arborist. Okay, so we know that Becky's going to go there. And that's one cool thing. You can sort of plan your movement. So I'm going to go to the arborist and clear 2 trees. Ooh, or do I go to the realtor? Because I have extra money now this turn. I can go there and get an expansion. So when you go to the realtor, that's another space here that you can take, and it's not blocked by anyone. As many players as they want can go there. You get one of these boards, expansion boards, and you can flip it over, and you're going to add it to your park. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. So I'm going to go here first, and I think, let me see if I go here. So I know I want this one. That one's going there for sure. Okay. I'm going to go to the arborist, clear 2 trees. You just take 2 trees off your board, place it there. That's the end of my turn. Becky's turn. Her first action is going to be take the building with the highest cost. This one costs 4 because of the discount. And this one here, 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 is the highest. So Becky's going to take this one. And again, she's just going to get victory points at the end of the game. Now, for her advertising, you'll notice... there's many, you could have multiple advertising in a round, but for the solo game, you only advertise the most recent one, okay? And let me just make sure that's right. As a result, yep, her always advertising her most recently gained attraction. Okay, cool. My go. I'm gonna go now. So I've got the arborist here. I'm gonna go... Ooh, do I expand my park? No. No. I'm going to go here. So Mammoth, the Mammoth Valley, -2 from 6 is 4. Okay. Okay, and before I pay for that, actually, let me get the money ready. Before I pay for that, I forgot to move Becky up on the track here. It's the emotion. So 2, she's gone up the awe track, 1, 2, and she's also gone up the joy track. So her amusement park's full of joy and awe right now. Okay, goes there. I am building, paying $4 in my discount to get Mammoth Valley into my park, and I'm going to move twice on the awe track, 1, 2, which is actually really cool because now I'm on top, which means I'm ahead. And then I add that to my park. That's this one. I can go here. Ooh. Or I can go here. That might be even a better choice. Look at this. So I'm going to go here. So what this does, again, you can only build next diagonally. I get 1, 2 up this track and then 1 up this track. This is any emotion I want. So I'm going to go there. Corner's fine. I go up twice on the awe, 1, 2. And I'm going to take that one here and go up the thrill track. So now I'm first there. And again, I'm trying to be the most thrilling for my bonus 3 points. And also build at least 3 prehistoric attractions to get another 3 points. I've got 2 prehistoric attractions here. So I'm 2/3 of the way there, folks. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Becky now goes to build an action. She's going to build the one that costs the least. So this one's $5 with the modifier. This one's $4 with the modifier. This is also 4. What is this? Is this minus? Nope. So 5, 4, 4, and 5. So between these two, she's going to choose the one that gives her the most emotion. So this has 1, and this also has 1. So now it's the player's choice. So my choice, she can go up this one, or I mean, she's way ahead of me on this one. I almost don't care at this point. I want to keep a head here and a head here, because this gives me my extra worker, and then this one gives me the shovel to go first. So I'm going to have her take this one here. Now, that's one thing you got to consider. I am giving up 2 victory points at the end, and she's going to be allowed to advertise there. This one is only 1 victory point, but she only gets to advertise 1 here. And she does go up there a lot, so that's okay. Kraken World it is. She's going with the water themed ride. She goes up 1 here, and this gets turned over, and she'll be advertising that at the end of the round. All right, Becky. Now it's back to me. I think I probably should expand my park, because now, as you can see, I'm starting to run out of park here. And as I look forward here, the next one I can see, the Stone Age Rush, that's going to be a square. I could put that here, but again, I want a bunch of room in my park to continue building stuff. So let's expand. So I'm going to go to the Realtor. Okay. So again, the Realtor, you just pay $3, which I do have. $3, and grab one of these expansion boards. There are 2 piles. You just select one. I'm just going to grab this one here, and you can rotate it and stuff, and you know, the way you want it. If I go here, ooh, that might be a good one, because then I could or do I go here? Nah. I feel like I'll go this way. Then we can build out a bunch more stuff, but then I have to clear out trees. That's the problem. Whereas this one, decisions, because that one's gonna have to go there or here. So I know that that square is coming. Where am I gonna put the square, folks? That's what it comes down to. I cannot put the square here, but I could put it here if I clear that tree. Or I can go here. I will put that there, but then I'll lose that. Will I flip it over? Nope, same thing. Can I do this? No, same thing. Tree there. Okay, I'm gonna go there. All right, I'm building out my park that way. Okay, so it's Becky's turn. Her final turn, she goes to the contractor location and grabs one of these at random. And it says, let's see if it's, what is it again? Victory points equal to income shown. Okay, so she gets to go up this track, which is again the joy track. At least her park's bringing her a lot of joy. And then instead of $1 income, she gets 1 victory point, and that's discarded from the game. All right, cool. So my final action, again, I have the extra worker. Oh, I forgot to put trees. I forgot to put the trees on the expansion. Okay, I see some. There is. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I should go to the concession or contractor as well. Because if I take this one, I get 1 income ongoing, plus I get a thrill immediately. So I'm going to go up the thrill track here, which is great. And then I have to place this, and this will get me income later in the game. Let's see. Do I fill up this space here? Maybe I should, because that'll give me any choice of symbols. Yeah, I'll do that so I can go up the thrill again. And I already went up the thrill again. I do it again, and I'm going to get income later. Okay. Cool. Now let's look at the bonus track. That's the end of the action step. Now the bonuses step, we look at each one here. So I am first place here. So I am going to keep the extra worker, but I have to move back a step. This one here, I am going to keep the first player marker, but I move back a step. This one here, Becky is way ahead, and apparently my amusement park brings no joy, but at least there's a lot of thrill and awe. So she gets a victory point for doing that. Okay, now we advertise. She advertises her first one for free, so she advertised 1 for 1, and I'm going to advertise now. In the first round, remember, I didn't have anything to advertise, but the second round, I can spend $3 for 2 victory points and $2 for 1 victory point. I could do both for $5, but I only have $4, so I'm gonna spend $3 for 2 victory points. 1, 2. All right, and let's go to the cleanup phase. Cleanup is refresh all the concessions, so these go away. We got 4 more new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we've got a bunch of them that have different emotions, and then there's also one that has income there. Return all workers. Becky, get hers back. I get mine. Again, I do have the extra for this round. And then rotate the carousel. Player with the shovel gets to rotate it. Now, I cannot just leave it here. That would be nice to get this discount on this, but you do have to rotate it. I can do a -1 and make it 2, or I can put it 0. Now, I should sort of plan out too. You can sort of plan for Becky as well. But you know what? Let's see, this square, I'm okay with just paying 2 for that. So I'm gonna do that there. And then the next step for cleanup is advance the month. So we are in the 3rd month of 5. Thank you again for joining me, folks. This is Tenpenny Parks from Thunderworks Games. And hey, playing the solo game is great. My turn. So why don't we take a quick look at the goals that we're going to score at the end of the game. We're halfway over the game. You get VPs per completed goal card. Those are the ones that I have here, like most thrilling. Attraction values. Those are the victory points on your attractions. Emotion tracks. So if you'll notice here, this line right here denotes the 8th spot. And on the emotion tracks, 5 points for victory, 5 victory points per disc above the 8th space. So as long as you get here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you get to this space, you get 5 victory points for each of those. And then attraction accounts. If you have 6 to 7 built attractions, you get 5. 8 or more, you get 10. So just to let you know, Becky will always get 10 points because they're always going to have more than 8 attractions, just the way the solo game's built. So that is the final scoring, but we're going to go start our turn now. We go back to the income step. I get $3. Then any ongoing income here. So I do have one here from my Star Captain Outfitter. It pays to have souvenirs in your amusement park, folks. So I get 3 here, 1 here, and 2 here. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. And then we go. I have the first player token, so I'm going to go first. So Becky, we know, is going to get her first turn is get one of the big ones. So do I go somewhere else first? Can I go? Do I expand my thing, or? So I know I'm going to get the Stone Age. What is it? Stone Age Rush. That's a square, and I think I want to put it here. Now I do want to continue expanding because I'm going to try to get that bonus where I build a bunch of attractions, right? So that would be really cool if I can do that. Let's see. I could build another stand here, a stand here. Okay, so I am going to take Stone Age Rush here. So -1 from 3 is $2. Making change. And I'm going to go up 1. Hey, finally some joy in my park. I'm going to go up 1 on the joy track. And then I have Stone Age Rush here. I'm going to add this here. So if I can get $5, $6, $7 by the end of the round, I could advertise all those and get a bunch of victory points. So let's see. We're going to put Stone Age Rush here. And we are going to, I get to choose a track to go up. I'm going to go up the thrill track again. And that's the end of my turn. Becky's going to get the one that costs the most. This one's 9 with the modifier. What's $8? 0. Nope, she's getting this $9 one. So she's going to go up the thrill track. She's going to go up, oh, each track. Oh, wow. Okay. And at the end of the game, she's going to get 2 victory points. Those there. Okay, back to me. I could get some concessions in here. That would be nice. So if I go concession here, expansion. You know, I do want to keep an eye out, try to build some more buildings here in the future rounds. So I'm going to try to set myself up for the future by expanding a little more. So I will, let me see, I want some money as well. Ooh. Okay. Let's spend $3 to expand. Go to the realtor spot. So I'm going to expand my park. I'm going to go this way. I feel like there's a lot more room here as long as I start moving some trees out. So I'll probably have to take the arborist action. So now I place trees here. Okay, that's my arbor section. Becky goes. Now she's gonna get the one that costs the least. This one is 3 minus 2 is $1. Yeah, that's definitely the least. So she's gonna go here. She doesn't gain any thing here, but she's gonna get immediate victory points for $2. Or 2 victory points. Okay. Back to me. I'm gonna hydrate. Thanks again for hanging out with me today, folks. Be sure to tune back in tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. My friend Daryl and I, we're going to be playing Anno 1800. Okay, so now I'm going to go to that contractor space, I think. Because I want to get some more income here. I can get this one in income here. This gets me 1 income and then 1 thrill. Again, my park is all about the thrills, folks. Now, do I do that or... Ooh, okay. And then Becky goes, her third and final action is going to the concession contractor as well. She grabs one at random. She gets 1 income, that's 1 victory point. And then 1 awe. Okay. So I feel like my choice has been, I really want to stay first here. The Sea Otter's in the house. Hi, Sea Otter. Debating on buying Free Radicals, just released on Miniature Market. Ooh, tough decision. How much is it? Let me get my keyboard. Now I'm curious to see how much it is, and maybe you might have made a sale for Miniature Market. Yeah, Miniature Market Free Radicals. It is $59.99, down from $69.99. Ooh, tempting. Oh, they price match too for a card house. Oh, if they price, oh my gosh. This is the one Rado was raving about, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna close this because this is gonna get me in trouble. I do not need to be spending money right now. But thanks, the Otter. I mean, yeah, I can see why. Are you gonna do it or not? Debating. The Rare Norb is in the house. Just popped in to say hi. Need to get back to work, but I'm very curious what your thought is. Hi, Rare Norb. Thanks for joining me. I really enjoy this. It is a Gateway Plus game. Really cool theme, really cool art. I wouldn't say it's complex, but it's got a little more going on than your standard Gateway game. It's a worker placement game mixing with some tile lane. The tile lane's unique because you cannot lay tiles next to each other. They can only go diagonally, and there's some really funky shapes. And then you have this, the emotions meter that you got to track as well. So I'm really digging it. This is like, I think, my 3rd solo game I played this week. So I am enjoying it. And speaking of enjoying a game, I don't know what kind of transition that is, but speaking of good friends, I want to say hello to Jess. Thank you for the raid, friend. Good to see you. Got the raid helmet. This is the analog alert that I do here on the channel. If you're new, my name is Ruel Gaviola. This is Tabletop Tonight. I play board games here on my channel several times a week. I also do the R&R show with Rado live every week, and you can find me all over the interwebs. Want to thank Jess for the raid. Jess, I saw you were online. I didn't see what you were playing. Let me know here in chat. Hope you're well. And Swook is a first-time chatter. Thank you. And you just followed as well. Friends, did you know that whenever we have a new follower, we bring out Felicia the Followfish. She swims around, says hello to new followers, then she swims away. And all of us in chat, we say, bye, Felicia. Thanks for the follow, Swook. Nice to have you here. And we have a second raid. This is a back-to-back. Folks, we had a ton of raids today. Thank you so much. Got Blood or Bust TV. Nick and Mike were playing Lego Star Wars, and I was super jealous. That looks so cool. Thank you, Nick and Mike, for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Friends in chat, if you're here for the first time, this is Tabletop Tonight, the special surprise stream edition where I'm soloing a game. I decided to solo Tenpenny Parks today because I'm really enjoying it from Thunderworks Games. Thank you for hanging out. Good to see you, Cheap Sheep. Have a good day. And thanks for all the bye Felicias in chat as well. Jess, let me know what you're up to. Phantom Meeple's in the house. Hello, Phantom. And welcome, everybody. I'm going to take the radiant helmet off because, believe it or not, it actually makes my head hot. But let's get back to the game. This is Tenpenny Parks. I am halfway over the game, and I'm playing the solo game. And what you're doing is you're placing workers, and then you're doing some tile lane. You're building your amusement park back at the turn of the century. And as you can see here, it's a pretty close game. I mean, the nemesis in this game is Becky, the AI's name, and she's got a bunch of victory points. I do not, but slowly but surely, hopefully, I'm going to get in touch here and get closer. So We shall see. Jess was playing Living Force on BGA with Matthew Dunson. Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you again for the raid, Jess and Nick and Mike. Sea Otter says, played my copy of Libertalia Winds of Galecrest over the weekend. Really happy with that purchase. Sea Otter, have you played the solo game yet, Sea Otter? I also just got a copy, and I'm dying to play it. And I'm not sure when I'm going to stream it, but I'm thinking about soloing it just off camera just to learn it. So they have not played it yet. James Brazil's in the house. Thank you, James. Folks, if you have not joined our Discord, please do. It's a family-friendly Discord. We have a lot of fun there. We share photos of our fur babies, our board games that we're playing or purchasing or just excited about. We have a solo challenge by James and Legends every 2 weeks or so where we play a solo game and then we post and share our scores. And it's just a lot of fun. It's totally non-competitive. Just chill. And it's a really cool way to connect with people. So please join if you haven't already. Need to drop, but please share what you thought about Tenpenny. Rare Norb, I'm enjoying it. I really do enjoy this. I think it is really rock solid, and I use that lately. I need to find some new words, folks. Help me find some new words to describe a rock solid worker placement game. That's a little like Gateway Plus. It's got tile lane, it's got worker placement. I really enjoy it. So, anyways. Back to the game. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for hanging out, folks. It is my final turn. I have an extra worker because we'll talk about that in a second. So where am I going to go? I am going... Can I build some? Okay, so I have $5. I want to get some more money because I want to do some advertising. So if I just go to the banker's spot... Oh, wait. Do I do that? No. 3, 4, 5. I can get 3 victory points. No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the contractor. Again, this is the one... Oh, these are these spaces here... with the people on them, those spaces can have multiple workers on them. The building spaces only have 1 per space. So what I'm going to do is go to the contractor and grab one more of these because I want to go up one of these tracks. I want to go up this one here. Or no, I really want some income. That's what I'm going to focus on. I want to get a little more money. 5, 6, 7, 8. But I could go up that track and keep the first player marker. Or I could, you know what? I will. So I'm going to take this one. Instead of the income, I'm going to take this. This concession. I have to build it here. So I'm going to go up the thrill track and the awe track. And now I'm ahead because I'm on top. And then I have to place this in my park somewhere. I'm going to place it right here. Look. Nice little section there for all the little concessions. All right. Thanks for the work, lurk, Jess. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate it. That's the end of the round. So now we're going to go to the next step, which is bonuses. We go to this track here. I'm going to move back 1 space in order to take the extra worker. I'm going to go back 1 space here in order to take the shovel, which I already had. And then the AI, Becky, just gets 1 point because she's ahead. Okay, I'm going to change out some of hers. So she gets 1 point for that. Then I'm going to change out 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And actually, she has more than 5, so I'm gonna do another 5-er. She's got 10 VPs right now. That's not good. Okay, cool. The next section is advertising. Becky's gonna advertise her most recent one, but thankfully there is no advertising there. If it would have been this, she could have gotten 2 victory points. So she gets none there. And then I'm gonna go here. I can spend 3, 2, or 2. I've got $5. I'm going to spend my final $5 for 2 and 1, so 3 victory points. And I'm going to make some change with my 5 there. So I'm at 6 victory points. Okay. And then we do some cleanup. So the cleanup is... I don't know why I always forget the cleanup step. Refresh the concessions. Remove these. Get 4 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oops. Oh, hi, Linnaeus. Good to see you here. Playing some Tenpenny Parks solo today. Return all workers. I'm just doing some cleanup phase right now. Return all workers. And then the player with the shovel token gets to rotate the carousel. Now, this is where I have to move it. You can't just go to the same space. So what can I want to build something that can get me some big time points. Ooh, the Storm Giant. That would be cool. That moves me up a bunch of tracks. Yeah, because that'll fit. Let me see. So you can look here. The Storm Giant, that is the water attraction. Okay, so let's look at the water. Where's the water? This one. Oh, no, is it the Storm? No, Storm Giant is the Oh, the fantasy one. Okay, Storm Giant. That one's this piece here, so that's ginormous. But that could fit right there. That'd be really nice. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to get to 8 or more if possible. Can I do 8? I don't think I can do 8, folks. Attractions. These are concessions here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get 5, I get okay. Oh no, I need 6 or 7. Ooh, 6 or 7 for the bonus. Gosh, if I do this here, I'm gonna have to expand again and try to. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Okay, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So let's see, extra one. So I'm gonna rotate this to get that discount on the Storm Giant, -2. Okay, so we've rotated and we advanced the map. We got 2 months left in the game, and it's now I'm going to start the turn. So income phase, I get $3 automatically, and then any ongoing income, I have 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 2, 3, 4, plus 7. Okay, 3, 6, 7. Cool. So now I've got 10 bucks. All right. Lene says, work has been kind of infuriating today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Like 5 different things have done their best to make things harder than that. Oh, that's a bummer, Lene. Thanks for the lurk while you're working. I appreciate it. Hang out and hopefully we can make your day a little better. And I'm going to take my turn now. So I am going to build that Storm Giant by going here. And it's going to cost me 8 minus 2, $6. Do have the 6 here. Storm Giant, where are you at? I was just looking at you. And I'm going to play Storm Giant right here. Again, you cannot be adjacent to other parks. I'm going to go up the Heart track, the Joy. So a little more Joy in my park. And I'm going to go one more track of my choice. I'm going to go here. And the Storm Giant. Now, that was for covering that. Now the Storm Giant gets me 2 Thrill, 1, 2, 1 Awe, and 1 Joy. So that was cool. That's the advantage of doing the bigger ones. Obviously, you got more emotions, right? And then I turn this over, and that's going to be another chance to advertise. So hopefully I can get some money to advertise. But I also want to expand my park, and I need to get here because they're going to get points. So 5 points for every disc that gets here. So I'm going to get at least, if I can get here, that's at least 5 points. Hey, Amon, good to see you. Amon, thank you again for joining us. I am going to be streaming one more time tonight. So stick around. Let me move this here. Okay. I'm going to go. Let me see. That was my turn. Okay, Becky's got to go. Becky, the AI, she goes for the one that's most expensive. So what's this one? 5 minus 1 is 4. This one is 4 plus 2 is 6. So she's taking this one. And it is the Primordial Zip. She's going to go up 1 on the Awe track, so she's ahead of me there, and she's way ahead of me there. She's going to get 5 VPs at the end, and this goes here. Okay. All right, so now it's my turn. Again, I'm starting to run. I'm going to move these out of the way here. So I think I'm going to be expanding this way. So I have this one here. Ooh, I can get this little one. That would be cool. I do have enough money for that. And it's going to give me more income for the next round, and it gets me another attraction. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's going to get me the 5 victory points. And if I could get up to 8 attractions, then wow. Oh man, and this will get me there. It doesn't give me any emotions though. Let me see what else I can do here. I can get this one for 2, but that's a funky shape, and I don't have space for that one now. And then if I do that there, I could go get these. Okay. Yeah, why don't we do, I have $4, but then I don't have any money to advertise. I really want to advertise. Do I do the contractor and get victory points? Ooh, this is interesting. I want to expand too. So if I expand here, wow, what am I going to do, friends? This is an interesting choice. I spend my 3 to expand. Oh man, I really, you know what, I should start doing these. These will get me some quick man, I really don't have much room. I have room here. That's pretty much it. Gosh, Tabletop Rebellion says, I've been wanting to catch play. Oh, thank you for joining us. James, 3 streams in one day. Please do not burn yourself out. That is Panda or Panda. Thanks, James. You know, back last year, right when the pandemic started, I was doing a ton of streams. And it was fun. But yeah, you know, I'm always good about burnout. Well, not good about it, but I am very wary of that. So thank you for the reminder. Folks, yeah, you know, I've had the energy to do it, so I'm happy doing it. And you know, like this morning, the words on stream, and I do my streams tend to be about an hour-ish long, so I am very cognizant of that fact. But thank you for the reminder, James, and I think it's a good reminder for anyone. Don't burn yourself out. Amon says, I use the night to prepare Alice, my changeling, and work out her real name she used for her natural form. Forgot her name, so it is a bit harder to work out this identity. Oh, okay, cool. And you're talking about your D&D earlier today, so great. Yes, breathe, relax, and have fun always, friends. Always. So I am going to go. Now, if I can get some income for that final round, so I've got 2 more rounds left. If I get the income for the final round, I could just advertise the heck out of my park here. So this will cost me 4, and I can put it here. That'll get me $2 ongoing. Yeah, let's go to this spot here, the armor shop. Now it's 3, but I have a modifier for 1, so it's $4. My final $4. And what I'm going to do is grab the armor shop, which is this shape here. And I'm going to place it here. So that's going to be any one emotion. Now for this one, I get $2. And that'll be $2 ongoing, but there is no advertising for that. So I'll put that here. Then I'm going to go here. And we'll go up this one here. So I'm almost there. I'm going to try to get the other ones up there as well. Okay, cool. Back to Becky. Now her turn. She's going to get the one that costs the least. This one's $3. This is 4. Is there a discount on this? Down to 4, and that's it. So she's going to take this one for 3. She'll go up the heart track. A ton of joy in Becky's park, and she'll be advertising that at the end of the round. I've got 2 more workers left, so I've got $2. I can do a concession stand here, which will get me another 2, or I can. Oh, this will move me up tracks as well. Ooh, decisions. That'll get me $1. Oh, you know what? I need to get some money because the realtor, as you can see here, it costs you $3 to expand. I can't even expand now because I only have $2. Okay. So bank then. Yeah. Okay. Bank. I just go to the bank, get $2. $2 over here. 1, 2. Becky's final. She goes to the contractor, takes one of the concessions randomly. Oh, she goes up the awe track. And she goes up the joy track. That gets discarded. And then it's my final turn. So I really want to get. Oh, well, I mean, it's does first player really matter at the end here? Perhaps, perhaps not. Now I do have $4. Do I expand now? Or do I expand in the next round? I feel like I'm going to expand in the next round. I'm going to go to the contractor. I'm going to grab this one here to move up the awe and the thrill track. So thrill and awe. So I'm getting closer now. I have to place this somewhere where it's not adjacent to something. I'm gonna. Oh, there's this one here, right there. So I've gone up the tracks. We're good. I'm gonna hydrate real quick. TVD says I needed that burnout advice yesterday at work. Yeah, you know that's why we play board games, right? To just get outside of ourselves and enjoy. And get our minds off of some of that everyday stuff. So thank you again for joining me, friends. That's the end of the round. Let's do the next step, which is bonuses. We look here. I am ahead. I will go back in order to keep that extra worker. I am ahead here. I will. Oh, do I take the victory point and give her the shovel? I'm at 6. She's at 10 right now. I'm going to take the victory point. We'll let Becky go first. And that way I don't have to go back on that track. And this one, Becky's way ahead. She gets a victory point there. All right. Advertising. She advertises her most recent one for free. So 1 victory point. I have $4 that I can spend. So I can spend $4 for 2 victory points or $3 for 3. I'm going to spend $3. for 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Hey, Legends, thanks for joining us. And then the next step is, that was advertising, now cleanup. Now, let's see. Refresh the concessions, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put 4 new ones out here. Legends, yeah, this is the one from Thunderworks Games, Tenpenny Press. We're playing the solo game today. Return all workers. 1, 2, 3 for Becky is the AI that I'm playing against. And then rotate the carousel. Now, since Becky has the shovel, the way she rotates is she rotates exactly 1 space count clockwise. So, like that. Okay. And advance the month. This is the final month of the game. And then we go back to our income step. I want to thank everyone for joining us again. I appreciate it. Income step, I get $3 plus any income showing here. So let's take a look. Got this. These are not income. These are advertising. So I got $5 here. 6, 7, 9. So $9 total. Cool. So now I've got $13. But Becky goes first. She's going to go to the spot that has the most expensive one. So let's see. This is +2. That's $9. That's probably the most one. Okay. So again, she's not actually building stuff. She's just taking the cards and getting the bonuses. Let's see. She's going to go up the thrill track twice. 1, 2. And the joy track once. And then she'll get 2 victory points at the end. All right. I've got some money, honey. So now I can do some stuff. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I build 2 more attractions if I expand my track? Because if I get 2 more, I will get that 10-point victory bonus. And again, I do want to get up these tracks to get the 5s as well. So this is a smaller one here. Oh, but Becky might be taking that from me. Ooh. Yeah, I got to be careful of that. So if I expand here, I'll be able to put at least... Oh, man. If I expand here, I can put at least 1 more attraction. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I do 2 attractions? So if I do this one here, I'll have a little space here that could do one of these. Let's see, this here. Oh, man, I could. Ooh, could I do it? Oh, my goodness. It would be a close shot, folks. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go here to expand. So it cost me $3 to expand my park. There's the 3. I got to add some... Oh, then I have to do... Oh, do I have enough actions? We're going to see. I'm going to go for it. 1, 2, and 3. I will have to clear out some trees by going to the arbors. Legend says Thunderworks game is usually just automatically take my money. Yeah, they're so good, right? The production of their games, just the quality of the games is so fantastic. I will say this is definitely on the lighter end, but I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really a really well put together game. Okay, Becky's turn. Now she's going to take the one that costs the least. So let's see. This is... Oh, 5 minus 2 is $3. This one's 4, 5, 3. Okay, so these are tied for $3 each. So in this case, she takes the one that has the most emotional value. So this has 1 emotion, that has 2, so she is going to take this one. Okay, so she moves up the thrill track once and the awe track once. Okay. And she'll be advertising that at the end for 2. Steven D talks to Legends. I stepped away for a second to show someone how to use a jelly bean dispenser and don't even want to know what game you're talking about. My turn. So I've done this. So I have to clear. I have to go to the arbors to clear 2 of these. Wait, do I even have to? If I'm going to build this one, I'm targeting this and this, folks. So that's going to cost me 4 there, $8 total, which I do have. Ooh, my goodness. And I can fit them. Yeah, we're not even going to go to the arbors. We're going to straight build stuff. So I'm going to go... What else can I build? I can build this one for 5. That's $6. Okay, so I'd have to build this one, but thankfully it's a square as well. Then I have to think about these. Oh, see, here's this thing now. Do I go for that bonus or to try to get up the tracks? Oh, man, it might be time to go up the tracks, folks. Yeah, we're going to go contractor. I feel like this is a wasted move all of a sudden. So if I go contractor, I can move up 2 different tracks here. I can move up this and this. Oh man, if I go here, I would move up the awe track. Ooh, that cost me $3. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So let's see. I've gone up the realtor. I've done the. I'm not gonna do the contractor. I'm gonna go here. This is 4 minus 1 is $3 for the Basin City Scramble. That is a Wild Western theme, which I go over here. Basin City Scramble, and it's gonna fit perfectly here. Oh no, it won't, because I cannot be adjacent. Only corner to corner. Darn it! I can go here. Yeah, I'll go here like that. Okay, Basin City Scramble. So I go up the awe track one time, and this will give me 2 victory points. I do have. Did I pay? That's cost me $3. Okay. All right. Becky goes. She goes contractor, gets 1 random. $2. So instead of $2, she gets 2 victory points. Okay, I've got 2 more workers here. I wanted to build 1 more. Gosh. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the contractor and grab. So I can, okay, I can grab 2 of these actually. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Why don't we go with this one here? I'm gonna create this concession, put it right here. So that gives me up the awe and the joy track. Okay, so at least I'm ahead there. Becky's done with her actions. I have 1. Oh wait, you know what? Let me back that up. So I've done those already. I'm gonna go here for a 3rd one. So I'll move that one there. And then I'm gonna go back to the contractor to go here. Now, do I want to, because I've already got my points there. Can I build something else? I think I can build this one. It's worth 0 victory points though. I ran out of room. Okay, ran out of room. So I'm gonna do this to just move up the tracks again. This one here. So we're gonna go. Okay, I can move up the tracks. So I'm gonna move up 3 different tracks here. Ooh, can I? No, I can't. Okay, so I move up the thrill. I move up the joy, and then because I've covered up that, I get one of my choice. I'll go up 1 more here, because I can't really do anything there. Okay, that's the end, friends. Dutch Yoda's in the house. Hello, good to see you here. Legends. Wow, 1 month ago was the last day of Dice Tower West. Seriously, oh my gosh, that doesn't sound right. That's insane. Okay, so now we do bonuses. Let me see. Do we do bonuses after the last round? Let's see. Game end once the 5th month is complete. So we're gonna go through the all the steps again. So bonuses, we go here. I'm gonna move down 1 for a victory point, and I return the worker. Down 1 for a victory point, and I could take the shovel. And then Becky gets a victory point there. So that's the bonuses. Now we advertise. Becky advertises this for free, so 2 victory points. 1, 2. I've got $7 to spend, so I'm going to spend 6 of those dollars to advertise 2 of my attractions, the Basin City Scramble and the Mammoth Valley. So $6 for 4 victory points. I'll make some change. And then to clean up, we don't have to do. We're going to do final scoring. So just as a reminder, folks, final scoring is goal cards, 3 victory points per completed goal, which are here, attraction values, emotion tracks, and attraction counts. So let's take a look. So first is goal cards. I have most end the game with at least 3 prehistoric attractions. I have 1, 2, 3. So 3 victory points, making change. 1, 2. And then most thrilling, I am the most thrilling parks. I get another 3, making more change. 5 with 2 back. Okay. Becky doesn't have any of those. So now attraction values, victory points from built attractions. So this is where they're going to kill it. So they just get straight up all these points. 2, 4, 5, 6. Nothing there. 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 16. Actually, I lied. 16 plus 2 is 18 because they, instead of income, they get points. So 18 points for Becky. Let's make some change for her. So it's 2 there. We're going to get 20. Yeah, that's a lot of points. 5, 10, 15, 20, and change back there. Now my victory points. 2, I had income, so those don't count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Uh-oh, only 9. Let's make some change. Those were attraction value. Emotion tracks. 5 points for disc at the above the 8th space. So this line right here. So 5, 10 for me. And then Becky's got, oh, she just missed that one. So 5 for Becky. Then attraction counts. 5 VPs for 6 to 7 built attractions. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just missed it by 1. So 5 VPs for that. And of course, you know that the solo will always have 1, 2, will always get the 10 points. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So they get 10 points. And that's the end. Now we count it up. Let's do Becky's first. So she's got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Oh, she's got an even 50. I'll make change here. And then my score is, let's see, I think I got it. We shall see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oh no, I don't. I have 46. Oh no, I lost by 4 points. Oh, bummer. So what could I have done differently if I would have gone up, if I would have had one more attraction? Oh, that hurts. If I could have built one more attraction. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that would have been, because that one more attraction gets me to 8, and it gives me 5. I would have won by a point. So I've lost by a point. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's it, friends. I have lost by 5 points, or 4 points to the darn Becky with her 50 points. I had 46. Again, just looking at the board, if I would have, I had a shot at it. If I could have built this one, that gets me 7 attractions, and I could have put it here. But I don't know if I could have done that. Oh man, but then I wouldn't have been able to go up the tracks. So it's sort of like a give and take. So I got 10 points off tracks. I would have got an additional 5 points off the attraction. So really tough, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hydrate, a little dry mouth. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I want to thank all the raiders as well. And for those of you who came in over a raid, thanks again for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be back tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern with my buddy Daryl. We're going to be playing Anno 1800. And we're going to find someone to raid right now. And our pug Meeple is quiet. So I think she's sleeping or getting in trouble. Probably sleeping. So I need to go check on her. Tabletop Close Game Glad. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Tabletop Rebellion. Always good to see you here. Hope you've been well. I'm going to find someone to raid, friends. And who shall we raid? Who shall we raid now? Let's raid our friend Luzapalooza. Haven't raided Dave in a while, so Dave and Ilka see what they're up to. Set the raid button here. If you're not sick of my face yet, come back and join me in a few hours at 7 for Anno 1800. I've been really looking forward to Anno 1800. My buddy Daryl is going to be teaching it to me, and we're going to play live. I'm super excited about that. So come on back a few hours, and I'll see you then. And hopefully we'll get Meeple to show up, our new pug. We'll have her join the party as well. Thanks again, friends. I really appreciate your support. Always appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. Have a great day. I'll see you later, hopefully. And until then, let us start the raid. Bye.